Hello, Paintedfigs customers. This is Navin. We have been hinting for a long time that we've been working on some big projects, and we still cannot talk about any of them except this one here. So this is the Battle of Pelennor Fields. To our knowledge, there might be one which is about the same size by a guy named Zorpazorp. He's a fantastic YouTuber, New Zealand creator. Great stuff. Go check it out. From what we understand, though, this is comparable or larger than his, which means this would be the largest in the world. So this is 8 feet by 16 feet. It's built on XPS foam. Ignore the risers, they're not part of it. It's built on XPS foam and toilet paper. The number one material here is toilet paper, right? Because you take that stuff, you add water, you add PVA glue, give it a good mix, and now you can make anything, right? So that's what the landform is over here. It goes over there, that's for texturing it, right? On top of that, you'll see on the crenellations of the walls of Gondor, which, by the way, are bigger than my wife. Those crenellations are laser-cut EVA foam, right? And so we did that there. The speckling on the walls, some of you will notice our characteristic way of painting terrain, where we try and create a bit of visual interest. Because, come on, now you got Jackson's team, and you got the guys at Weather Workshop, and they did an all-white Gondor. And maybe that was director's vision. Maybe it was New Line going, you can't keep paying this much money for this stuff. But if you're a miniature painter, you know it. If everything is one solid color, it is boring. So we had to take some liberties, because when you move things to different media, you have to make different changes for it to work, right? And here the change was you had to create visual interest. You will see us always pushing something to create contrast in the miniature so it stands out, right? So there's certainly we can't do anything with, because those are the official color schemes of those things. But with the walls of Minas Tirith, we thought, you know what, let's have some fun. And so we did some stuff to create visual interest. You'll see some unusual things. I mean, many of you will recognize from the Middle-earth game, you'll recognize the Mumax. You will not recognize the siege towers or Grond. Those we had designed by a local designer, and he put them together. And if I had a ruler, I could tap Grond's butt. Grond's on chains and he swings. Right? We're very proud of that, tapping his butt. Anyway, so that's this piece here. But let's talk about the minis. Because you don't want me to talk about making things with toilet paper. You want me to talk about what we do with Games Workshop figures. Every single miniature here is painted to exhibition quality. There's over 1,000, or I think 1,500. I can't remember. I'll have to check. But that's what you got over here. We have a whole bunch of Rise of Rohan on one side here. They're charging in over here. And then we have Mumax on this side, and we have various Easterlings and Haradrim and some Moria goblins. There's some Moria clowns getting up on those siege towers heading inwards, trying to get into Gondor. And inside the city, we have plenty of Gondorian infantry. And here and there's some Easter eggs. And there are Easter eggs. They've got Gimli and Legolas. They're doing their thing where they're keeping score. The Witch King of Angmar is somewhere here, realizing the hobbits are quite dangerous, and so are women, and so on and so forth. But we're here at Lanka Comic-Con, which is an event that we have a long tradition with. Several of the Paintedfigs staff, like Vasant and Kashan and me, are trustees for Lanka Comic-Con. We've always been part of it. We've always done things for it. We were the principal sponsor for it last year and the year before. And this year we're here as the art and design partner. That's all I really got. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for following us through our journey. It's been 20 years. It was nice after 20 years of starting as some random nerd painting on his grandma's kitchen table to be honored, frankly, by my peers at Lanka Comic-Con, and to be able to show off what we do to the local audience, who to all of this is very mysterious and who could see any of it. So, yeah. Thanks for being with us on this journey. So, we shot this bit after the bit you already saw, because we wanted to be very sure of what we were saying before we went out there and made statements about how we had the largest handcrafted Lord of the Rings diorama in the world. And we don't. There should be an image now showing you what we believe is Zorpazorp's living room. We don't have the measurements, but it's a living room. And he has a particularly large diorama here, and it has many handcrafted elements. So we are not anymore saying that we have the largest handcrafted Lord of the Rings diorama in the world. However, we're pretty sure we have some of the largest handcrafted elements in the world for Lord of the Rings diorama. As you can see, this is just the first wall of Minas Tirith. Behind me is the second. And I would not want it to fall on me, so I will not be here for very long. So that's all I have. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Okay. Hello. Hello, you sexy, sexy man. I hope you can cut this afterwards. If not, that's the obligatory, like, don't put this in the video type statement.